Hello, Krysis X2 Light here, and welcome to a continuing part of Let's Play Pokemon Diamond Randomized. In this part, Krysis is gonna train up in the Mudlands on the outskirts of Pastoria City. Her team is not quite ready to take on the Pastoria Gym, so she's gonna need a little bit of training. She might also take a tour inside the marshlands, but it depends on how much time she has left of this video. So with that said, let's dive right in. May 3, Sunday. Started from Veilstone City. Chillenberry was obtained. Arrived in Pastoria City. Used a PC box. Did lots of shopping at a Pokemart. Butterfree was caught in the day. Beat Stacy at Route 213. So here we go. This is what our team is looking like at the moment. I do believe that Aron here is going to evolve soon. And so is Bagon. So we're good on that. Our Porygon hasn't evolved. I mean, I know I need a thing to evolve it, but what's it called? Uh, upgrade. There we go. I know I need an upgrade to evolve it, but I can't do trade evolutions on an emulator. Especially since you don't. I know you guys do not want to have to sit through like double audio and be driven nuts by it. Unless you're a fan of Victor Bohush. He does Atlas playthroughs on his channel. And they are awesome. I will admit they are awesome, but not for those with sensitive ears. Because, you know, Atlas playthrough means he does like 26 or 30 screens of games in one video. He's a pretty cool guy, I will admit. I'm not hating on him. Hey lady, what's up? I've been hiking all around the Sinnoh region. I love planting berries wherever I go. I'll give you a berry too. Please plant it somewhere. This girl gives you rare berries that can only be used in making poffins. Talk to her every day and you get a different berry from her. And if you plant those berries, you can have more berries to make more poffins. So yeah, we're going to do some training here on Route 212. Route 212, back this way to Pastoria City. Now, it's a bit laggy here because of the rain effect, but I'm pretty sure the battles will be just fine. We're going to pick some berries here. I mentioned before that in areas where there's lots of rain, that these berries aren't affected by the rain, so you still have to water them. It's kind of weird, a weird little thing. It was fixed in the remakes Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, where you can plant the berry in a rainy area and you don't have to worry about watering it because it gets water from the rain. But yeah. This is, oh, speaking of water, haha, found the fresh water. So yeah, it's this kind of laggy here because of the rain effect. I like this guy because in the vanilla game, he trains a Luxio, but that Luxio is slow as heck. He has to, you can keep up with him. Well, I'm pretty sure even Sonic can keep up with this guy. Ah, the swine up knows Endure. That's a vanilla move, by the way. And we missed anyway. So, oops. Poor guy wasted that Endure because our Seed Flare decided to miss. So he's gonna try again, but it failed. A Yuxie. We lower special defense. Cool. Not cool that he knows Dark Pulse. I also updated my stream name, by the way, for the stream tomorrow. Finally got around to updating all the information on it. Yeah, I kind of forgot to do that. Because the last stream I didn't really change all the information. I kind of left some information pertaining to Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. So I was like, oops, gotta fix that. So we defeated Thomas. Well, mistakes happen, right? Right. We got down here. Aww. I'm gonna worry, Seed. I'm gonna worry about that for a while now. Ugh. Keep falling in the deep stuff. Oh. I am gonna be such a dirty trainer when I get out of this stuff. Oh, random encounter. Hey, Shuckle. Shuckle here is one of the most defensive bug rock Pokemon in existence. It literally has 255 in both defense and special defense. That makes it the hardest Pokemon to take down in casual gameplay. For example, let's say you hit it with a normal type move, you will literally do 1 damage to it, even if that normal type move is a special attack as well. So yeah, Shuckle here, but the only way you can knock down a Shuckle is to use super effective moves that bypass its extremely high defenses. For example, water or rock type moves. You can also use steel type moves too. So we're gonna try and whittle down its health using Seed Flare and Blizzard. We only got 1 use of Seed Flare left, but that's okay. I think we have means of restoring the PP on that. Alright, let me check anyway. Let's see, HP, PP. No, we don't. Not even a berry. Oh my. Okay, so we'll just use Blizzard instead so we can whittle down its health using Blizzard. What are you doing? Whipped up a Whirlwind? Okay, using Razor Wind. Now, even though Shuckle has these crazy high defenses, its other stats are really bad. It's like really low stats. Like attack, special attack, and speed are very low on it. See? And that's a strong move, by the way. It's not like a super powerful move, but it is decently strong. But we got its health down, so let's try and catch it. Shuckle's data was added to the PokeDex. Shuckle, mold Pokemon, bug rock, height 2 feet, weight 45.2 pounds. It stores berries in its shell. The berries eventually ferment to become delicious juices. That is actually true. Someone actually did a test on that by giving an orange berry to a Shuckle to hold, and I think over a set number of days, that orange berry turned into a berry juice, which also strengthens it. Makes the orange berry heal more than just 10 HP. It adds an additional 10 HP to the restoration, so it becomes a 20 HP recovery, kind of like a potion. Now there's a path back there we didn't take, and that's because we need a cut Pokemon to take that path. But let's battle this lady first. She's actually right about that. There are species of Pokemon that do get stronger during rain. They also, Pokemon with Swift Swim for their ability also speed up in rain, and those with hydration can heal statuses in rain. So there you go. The more you know. Yes, cue the more you know thing flying over my head. A shift tree, eh? A very shifty shift tree. Shifty, shifty shift tree. Shift. I point to the keyboard. And speaking of shift tree over here, during my Pokemon XD randomizer run, when I was catching some wild Pokemon to use for purification purposes, I ran into so many Nuzleaf and Shift Tree that I was like, I think my randomizer broke. I think my randomizer is broken because it only seems to be giving me just Shift Tree and no Nuzlocke and Shift Tree. No, sorry, not Nuzlocke. Nuzleaf and Shift Tree in these three areas: the Oasis, the Cave, and the Desert. Two of which you cannot even encounter these guys now in their own games because Cave and the Desert. I can understand the Oasis, but the Cave and the Desert? It's kind of messed up. So I had to stop the encounters. I was like, I've had enough of seeing these guys. I mean, if I had kept it going, maybe I would have encountered a shiny, but I wasn't shiny hunting, so. Fake tears? Oh, come on, Charizard. You know we don't cry fakely here. Actually, fake tears is good for reducing the stats of your opponents. Like, I think it. And speaking of tears, she's talking about tears. Anyway, so fake tears reduces, I think, what's it? Special defense. I think it is. I didn't bother looking at it, so maybe another time. So this house, shards wanted, technical machines offered. This house is very special. Read this plaque in the back here. Red shards, sunny day. Blue shards, rain dance. Yellow shards, sandstorm. Green shards, hail. The Weather Institute. Now, this is a randomizer, so she won't actually give those specific TMs, but in the vanilla game, yes, she will give elemental based TMs for the color shards that you have. Let's talk to and see what we get instead. If you find 10 shards of the same color, please let me know. I will gladly trade you a technical machine for them. Okay, so she won't give us anything because let's see how many shards we have. We have one yellow shard. And that's it. Just one yellow shard. If we had 10 of those, she would have given us a sandstorm TM, but we don't have it. My big sister collects shards. She said, okay, we don't care for that. Lots of fishermen here. A lot of people give grief to Porygon, but keep in mind, Porygon is one of the only normal type Pokemon that can be evolved as soon as it hatches twice. So effectively, you can have a Porygon Z as soon as you hatch the Porygon from an egg, and then trade evolve it twice. Once while holding an upgrade, and a second time while holding a dubious disc. And not only that, but Porygon's one of the only normal type Pokemon that can get pretty dang powerful in its special attack department. This man is hoping for a lady to come up to him while he's fishing, but all he gets are trainers. Well, he can always try out Poke Tinder. You know, there's an app for that, my lonely friend. There is an app for that. It's called Poke Tinder and Poke Mingle. And you have Force Palm, which is the vanilla, not just vanilla, what's it? Stab. That's what I'm looking for, stab. Stab. But anyway, it's about to faint. This episode is to make up for the fact that in the last 2 episodes I didn't get around to playing this game because I was doing the Super Mario World super long play, which I completed, by the way. All 96 exits found. I also finished off the game with a little bit of a Easter egg, and you're using conversion, so that's gonna change you to ghost type. He's a ghostly deer. My eyes twitching. My eyelid twitches sometimes. And now using conversion when I go to use shadow feint attack. Now he's normal. He's back to being normal. You know what? I'm just gonna stay using feint attack. Actually, I shouldn't keep using the same way, because he might converse again, right? Yeah, he's converting again. Psychic type. Oh, that's bad. Goodbye, Statler. He just couldn't pick a Poke religion. He wanted to be a ghost worshipper. Then he became a normal worshipper. And then he became a psychic worshipper. A Gorbis. That's almost vanilla for this fisherman because they usually have water type Pokemon. So I think the only move we can use is Shadow Force. Oh dear. All of that just to do a little bit of damage. And now he's not gonna do any damage. Hey, I also know Fire Fang. Oh, there's a Pokemon we can do damage to now. We're gonna get locked to this though. I threw a literal ball of ice at your bird. I just really doesn't have any fighting type moves. Oh no, yawn. Well, okay. Alright. Alright. Well played, game. Well played. He wants to make sure I don't hit him with too much ice ball. Sleepy time. And he has a Civ Viper. I'll switch out here because my poor Pokemon took a nap. Or in the middle of ice balling. Meganium. If it wasn't raining, we could use Bagon's Flame Wheel, but this area is completely covered in rain, so we can always just use the Stab Dragon move, though. Let's give it a shot. Bagon is a cute Pokemon. Says me, who has a Cacodemon plush on her bed. I'm not kidding. That's Tomato. Right there in the back. Our Bagon is asleep, and I don't think we have anything that can wake it up, right? Oh yeah, we do. Awakening. I didn't mean Bagon, I mean Auron. They both have Ron in their name. No, they both have On in their names, so I confused the names. Holy smokes, this man has a Mewtwo. A long time coming, huh? Well, let's try to see if we can take down the spicy kitty. You know, I don't know what Mewtwo's supposed to be. A spicy alien kitty with his tail on backwards. He used synthesis for no reason. He had literally 1 HP taken off his own health. Mewtwo, you is a strange one. Pichu. Okay. That's good damage, Pichu. You're really, really doing good there. That was Pichu's strongest move. And now we're coming up upon a Masquerain. Let's hope this guy doesn't yawn us into a coma. Oh, he's learned Ice Ball. He's gonna use it on us now. You know, if we don't miss. It won't be super effective to us anyway because we're Rock and Steel, so. Oh, never mind. Bye-bye, Masquerain. Yep, we sure showed him. This kid talks about riding the bike in this area here. We can get this item. Ooh, Wood Hammer. That's a pretty good move. Hang on a second. But we can't go past these trees here with our bike. So how do we get past these trees? We need a cutting Pokemon to cut down those trees over there. This cop right here will battle you if it's late at night. But during the early days, he won't battle you. The cops will not fight you during the day. They'll only fight you late at night. That's a callback to Pokemon Gold, Silver, and Crystal, with the police officers that only battle you at night, but not during the day. Hi, Pidgeotto. We already caught you, so. Yeah, Krogunk. Let's see if we can catch this guy, girl. Krogunk is a pretty cool, what's it? Poison fighting Pokemon. Ah, couldn't say for a second there. I don't want to knock it out with Octazooka, so let's try Fire Punch instead. I mean, I know it's raining, but I want to do chip damage. Oh, that's good enough. And it's using Healing Wish, but the move failed. Healing Wish, what Healing Wish does, I think, is that it... I forget what it does. I'm sorry, my mind's not really functional right now because it's still kind of early in the morning. I mean, I have been up for a couple hours, but my brain doesn't really get going because it has a slow start. Hi, kid. Oh, geez, you popped out of that pretty fast. Oh, it has Stab Poison Jab. We're gonna speed this up because I want to try and catch this thing. So, okay, we got it. 2 Pokeballs. Krogunk's data was added to the PokeDex. Number 129, Krogunk, Toxic Mouth Pokemon, Poison Fighting. Height 2 feet 0.4 inches, weight 50.7 pounds. Its cheeks hold poison sacs. It tries to catch foes off guard to jab them with toxic fingers. Yeah, its middle finger, as you can see there, is red. Those are the fingers of poison, so yeah. It's a Pokemon that literally gives you the bird. Yeah. Shaman? That's a Pokemon we haven't seen yet. Shaman is the mythical Pokemon of the Sinnoh region. And how do you get Shaman in the vanilla game? You need an event ticket in order to encounter it in a part of Sinnoh that we'll be getting to much later on. I like Shaman. It's a little hedgehog Pokemon. I think it's cute. There's a literal hedgehog. Okay, I'm not kidding. Dr. Scott. Great Scott! Circle again, we're gonna run. Got some Stardust. A Paris. It's a bug grass type Pokemon with a very bad weakness to fire type moves. Even when it's raining, you can still one-shot this poor thing. So we're gonna use Octazooka instead. Slightly strengthened by the rain, it should be enough to whittle down its health. That was a crit. That wasn't a crit. Let's see if we can do it one more time. Oh jeez. Aqua Jet. Wouldn't do that much damage. Just chip damage. 2 crits. Good grief, Auron. Chill, amigo, chill. I want to catch this thing, not knock it out. Auron is out for blood. Paris data was added to the Pokedex. Paris, mushroom Pokemon. Bug grass. Height 1 foot, weight 11.9 pounds. Mushrooms named Tokukaso grow on its back. They grow along with the host Paris. Yep, Paris is basically one of the only Pokemon from Generation 1 that evolves into a literal dead Pokemon. I'll go ahead and use a potion here. We'll use one more. Over here we have a double battle. But we first, oh well, B first, yes. English. Before. Grumble, grumble, bad English, grumble, grumble. So we have a wall rain here. And the only move we can use on wall rain is Shadow Force to do chip damage. We can also use Fire Punch. It's still as water and ice, so guard swap. Well, that's fine because we're using Fire Punch, so that should also increase our chip damage output. Wait, nope, it has Flash Fire. Okay, fine, Shadow Force. And no stockpile. Let's just speed this up. I'm pretty sure that's not all it knows, by the way. It's just spamming stockpile and guard swap over and over again. But hey, we got it. Walreign's data was added to the Pokedex. Walreign, Ice Break Pokemon. Ice Water. Height 4 feet 7 inches, weight 332.0 pounds. It shatters ice sorry, it shatters ice with its big tusks. Ugh. Its thick blubber repels not only the cold, but also enemy attacks. I'm gonna take a moment to heal up, to go back to the Pokemon Center and heal up because our team is low on PP. And I'll meet you guys right back here in this spot. So, yeah, just give me a moment. I'm gonna pause the video for this part. Okay, we are back and fully healed. I also took the liberty off camera of fixing the Pokemon's movesets so they're in the proper order of how I have to do things. But anyway, double battle. Ah, these are Pokemon Rangers. They look like Ace trainers, but because they use the same sprites. But yeah, Pokemon Rangers. And they have 2 starter Pokemon. In the vanilla game, one of them has a starter Pokemon as well. They have a Prinplup. Well, actually, I have 2 Prinplup in the vanilla game. So it makes me ask the question: if they're supposed to be rare Pokemon, how is it that that trainers tend to have them on their team? According to Professor Oak, when you first get your starter Pokemon, let's say Bulbasaur, it's the only Bulbasaur in the entire region of Kanto, right? So why is it that later in the Kanto region you encounter a picnicker with a Bulbasaur? Or how about in the Johto region when you encounter a picnicker with a Bulbasaur, as well as after you bypass Tojo Falls, that you encounter an Ace trainer that has the entire Bulbasaur line. If Bulbasaur is rare, why does everybody have a Bulbasaur? Good grief. Game Freak can't keep their logic straight. That Infernape knows Brine. We're gonna have to switch out here. Oh my, we really have to switch out here. I could have used that on the Infinite, but I want to see if I could take out Infinite with Bagon, but I'm gonna have to switch out here. Brine is a rather weird move. It does more damage the less health the opposing Pokemon has. So yeah, really bad move that is. Phione. Well, that's the baby form of Manaphy right there. That's Phione. Phione can only be obtained through breeding a Manaphy with a Ditto. But the thing is about Phione, it doesn't evolve into Manaphy. Yeah, there's a weird logic on that. Stop chattering. Nice. A poor Aron. Almost got one shot in that fight. What the heck? Okay, I don't know what happened there. Maybe I clicked on cancel by accident. I wasn't paying attention. But yeah, we got more to do here. Hey, look, a signboard. Trainer tips. The items in the bag can be reorganized by pressing select. And a repel wall. Wait, I see something back here. A leaf stone. I saw that poking up behind the sign. Oh, cool, Larvitar. Larvitar is the Johto region's pseudo-legendary Pokemon. It is a rock ground Pokemon with pretty decent defenses, I might add. Just don't use Ice Ball or Octazooka because you will one-shot it, especially Octazooka. Since, like every rock ground Pokemon that's ever existed in the Pokemon series, the poor critter has a 4x weakness to water-type moves. We use Fire Punch and do chip damage. I say chip damage and my Aron practically knocks it out. Gotta buy more Pokeballs too, we're short again. There we go. Larvitar's data was added to the Pokedex. Larvitar, rock skin Pokemon, rock ground, height 2 feet, weigh 158.7 pounds. A Pokemon that eats soil. Once it has eaten a large mountain, it goes to sleep so it can grow. Yeesh, little critter has a voracious appetite. Eating whole freaking mountains over here. This is an area we're gonna come to next time. This is the Pokemon Mansion for Pokemon viewings. We'll come back to this place next time. Let's just go ahead and grab these berries and then head back to Pastoria. Let's use our last repel here. The bike won't work here in the marshes. The game actually won't let you even get on the bike when you're near the brown stuff, so. Want to do a quick shopping. Stock up on Pokeballs. Let's heal up. We're gonna go over the Pokemon we caught thus far, and then call it an episode. And yes, my hands are freezing. Hang on a second. Sorry about that. Super Anti-Spyro likes to be nosy. Anyway, let's see a Pokemon. Let's see about the Pokemon we caught thus far. Look, we have a Celebi. Anyway, did I ever go over these Pokemon with Krysis last time? I don't remember. You're holding a TM81, so no, we didn't. We might have missed our chance on that. So, and you're holding a TM44, so yeah, we definitely didn't go over a lot of these Pokemon here. We're gonna start with, let's start with the beginning of this PC box. I know it's gonna take up some time, but I don't remember the Pokemon we went over, so let's see. Relaxed nature, somewhat of a clown, like sour food, adaptability. I think we did. Hold on. We're gonna start with Pidgeotto here. We'll start with Pidgeotto and then work our way down the list. Let's see. Jolly nature, quick-tempered, like sweet food, poison point for the ability, knows horn attack, energy ball, defense curl, and screech. You have a bold nature, loves to eat like sour food, shadow tag for your ability, knowing last resort, eruption, snatch, and luster purge. You have a calm nature, good perseverance likes bitter food, mold breaker for your ability, spatial ren, double kick, brick break, and swallow. You have a careful nature, highly persistent likes bitter food, ice body for your ability, knows howl, dark pulse, spark, and rock throw. You have a brave nature, loves to eat like spicy food, hyper cutter for your ability, with grudge, takedown, covert, and helping hand. Yeah, this guy, although was a special attacking Pokemon with a new explosion, that brave nature will beef up the power of explosion. You have a lonely nature, also with hyper cutter, with the moves Gunk Shot, Thief, Cosmic Power, and Wood Hammer. You have a serious nature, likes to relax, happily eats anything. Magic Guard for your ability, the Pokemon only takes damage from attacks, with the moves Hyper Voice, Mimic, Sing, and Heal Bell. You have a naive nature, somewhat stubborn, like sweet food. Frisk for your ability, with the moves Guard Swap, Thrash, Hyper Beam, and String Shot. You have a mild nature, likes to thrash about, likes to dry food. You have Skill Link for your ability, increase the frequency of multi-strike moves, with Trick Room, Copycat, Acid, and Bounce. You have a careful nature, often scatters things, likes bitter food. Unburden for your ability. Yeah, look at the defense and special defense on this thing. Raises speed if a held item is used. That could explain why it was moving faster than me in battle, even though it has 9 speed. With Confuse Ray, Stab Head Smash, Razor Wind, and Stab Mega Horn. You are souped up, my little friend. You have a serious nature, likes to thrash about, happily eats anything. Soundproof for your ability, gives full immunity to all sound-based moves, with the move Healing Wish, Poison Jab, Assurance, and Thunder Wave. You have a modest nature, often dozes off, likes dry food. Drizzle for your ability, like our Grovyle, with the moves Shadow Claw, Bone Rush, Focus Energy, and Aqua Jet. You have an adamant nature. Ooh, I love that. Somewhat stubborn, like spicy food. With Flash Fire for your ability, as we have seen in the battle when I was trying to whittle down your health. With the moves Stockpile, Sludge, Guard Swap, and Submission. You have an adamant nature too. Nice. Often doses off like spicy food. With pickup for your ability, the moves Discharge, Mirror Move, Razor Leaf, and Comet Punch. Are you the last one? Yes, you are. That's pretty nice. We can go to the items thing here. Make it easier to grab items off these guys. We'll put that in our bag. And that. And that. And that. I should have seen what those TMs were. Our TM list is growing. So we have Frustration, Iron Tail, Drill Peck, Soft Boiled, Rest, Wood Hammer, Icy Wind, Focus Energy, Avalanche, Seed Flare, Ring Out, Slash, Worry Seed, Hydro Cannon, and Discharge. No, and Charge. Not Discharge. Charge. But yeah, that's what we're gonna do for now. Don't want this episode to become a long play. So, there we go. Thank you all for watching. Remember to like, subscribe, and comment on the videos. I do read the comments. You know, help me get my subscriber count up, and I'll see you guys next time when Sisyrk also trains up his Pokemon in the marshlands outside of outside of Pastoria City before he takes on the Pastoria Gym. Yes, these episodes are all about training first and foremost. And I'll see you guys next time. Take care of yourselves. Much love from Krysis X2 Light. Take care. Bye-bye. Ow. Do a safe stay here. Bye.